subscribe.
Alright, well this is the brand new, just announced, all-electric Ram 1500 REV. So this is now finally our chance to get a glimpse at what should become pretty close to the production vehicle after we saw the concept at CES. So I've given Ram quite a bit of criticism for how slow they've moved into the EV game, and it still remains to be seen exactly how much their hearts are in it, but this is a pretty good first step here. So they have certainly waited quite a long time after so many other competitors have come into the electrified pickup game, between Rivian and Ford with the F-150 Lightning, and even the Chevy Silverado. But maybe the wait was actually worth it here, because there's some pretty impressive specs here. So the Ram 1500 REV is going to have an absolutely massive 229 kilowatt hour battery pack. That is more than the Silverado or the Lightning. It's almost double what a Tesla Model S has. And it's nearly 3 times the size of some other smaller SUV EVs. We don't know anything about the pricing yet, but I expect this to probably compare to the Silverado and F-150, at least in the more premium upscale trims. So we've got a smaller battery pack option as well, which will be 168 kilowatt hours, which should deliver 350 miles. It has air suspension, adjustable ride heights. It will allow you to drop down to have easier access here into the bed. This is just a absolutely massive bed. They're also quoting a 0.34 coefficient of drag on here, which makes it the most efficient electrified pickup, and actually compares quite well to a lot of the electrified SUVs. And they're saying that the extended range version of this will be able to get up to 500 miles on a single charge, which is absolutely incredible. Now, in terms of carrying capacity, this is going to be able to tow 14,000 pounds, or have 2,700 pounds of payload in the back here, which is 4,000 pounds more than the F-150 Lightning, and 700 more pounds of payload capacity. This is built upon a new platform called STLA, which is using a body-on-frame design, but the frame rails have been widened to make room for the 2 gigantic battery packs in here. And you can see a much more traditional look than what we saw at the CES concept. Nice side rail here to make it easy to step up into. And the headlights here are meant to evoke a tuning fork. They're LED. And this is really what's going to make it stand out, I think, on the road. The lack of grille, big lit up Ram, and of course these super bright LED headlights. And this is meant to really provide a working platform for all things electric. So this is going to provide 7.2 kilowatts of power from the bed, which can power your home with vehicle to load. It's even powerful enough to charge other EVs like the F-150 Lightning. You can see the frunk opening up here with a lot of space. A little bit surprising that the lid there is fairly high up, at least compared to like the Lightning. Seems a little bit more like the Rivian in terms of height. But with kneeling down, it might be a little bit easier to get in there. Lots of space in there. It's also got a 3.6 kilowatt secondary power outlet up here in the front. And so that is meant to be able to run all sorts of power tools for construction jobs, and meant to help out contractors and a lot of workers here. This is going to be capable of 654 horsepower, 600 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Fastest, most powerful truck from Ram ever. All right, well, pretty exciting announcement here from Ram today. Ooh, look at that, how the step just goes straight up in. All right, well now, I am obviously not the target demographic for a Ram pickup truck, but you know, I think at least compared to some of the other pickups out there, this one is fairly compelling, and I have to give Ram some credit for, even though they did wait a long time to kind of enter this market, for doing something pretty compelling here and a little bit different. I'm still not at all convinced that Ram actually has a heart in electrification, but you know, it's a good first try. We'll have to see how it ends up when it hits the roads. So should start seeing these on the roads in 2024. Please do like and subscribe. We've got a lot more content here coming from the New York Auto Show. You don't want to miss any of it. With that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you out there on the road.